Good evening and welcome to Hockey Time on Memory to Video Productions. I'm John Murphy with Brian Freeman behind the camera. And tonight we're going to bring you a great matchup between the Allies and the Underdogs as the Allies warm up for the postseason that will be coming up in just a couple weeks. The Allies have already settled into the number 2 seed in the division, and they're going to end up taking on the number 3 seed, which is Shaken Not Stirred, who they've had a couple good games with this season, but they should handle pretty easily. But we'll get to that a little bit before that. Let's start from there. What was the last thing I said?
A little bit here.
All right. We'll get to that a little later. The Underdogs have had a rough season, only winning 1 game so far and putting them in last place in their division, which has really made this game almost pointless. But when it comes to the Underdogs and the Allies, there's always a little something extra because of the Abrizo brothers, Chris Abrizo specifically. They used to be teammates with the Allies and were later sent off the team because of chemistry issues that certain people were having. And ever since, it's really been what's going to become a lifelong feud between the two teams. And there's always some bad blood. You see a lot of jawing between Abrizo and Blazinski, so we'll look for that tonight. And there's a lot of side stories to this. It's going to make it very interesting. And we'll get to that as the game progresses. Once again, this broadcast is brought to you by Memory to Video Productions. Memory to Video Productions, the MVP. Choose MVP to capture your most valuable moments. And the Allies are sponsored by Central Cafe, owned by Ron Lefebvre, right down the street, holding and the Allies are sponsored by Central Cafe, owned by Ron Lefebvre.
Bringing you the best wings in town.
And the Allies are sponsored by Central Cafe, owned by Ron Lefebvre, bringing you the best wings in town, right down the street from here. We're going to take a break right now, but we'll be back with the opening face-off right after.
And there's the opening face-off, won by Eric Blazinski over to Joey Delgado. Delgado fires in and saved away by C.J. Albert. Picked up in the corner. Sent around. Here's Joey Delgado picking it up in front and fires it wide of the net. And the Underdogs send it out of the zone, but picked up by Watros. Watros sends it back into the end, in behind the net. Picked up by Larry McNamara. McNamara, the best player on this team, really makes the Underdogs who they are, although they've had a really bad season this year. Big part of that is because he's missed a lot of games. Here's Eric Blazinski. Blazinski fires it down behind Albert. Picked up by Dave Abrizo. Picked off by Watros, and Watros scores 5-hole on Albert. Dave Abrizo was trying to clear it out. Sorry, that was Chris Abrizo was trying to clear it out. And Watros was able to intercept it right in the slot, wide open, and go 5-hole on C.J. Albert for the first goal of the game. Face-off won back by the Underdogs. Here's Dave Abrizo. Dave Abrizo cycling back, looking for McNamara, can't get it to him, taken away by Hill. Hill over to Watros. Watros has Benning in front. Shot in, saved by Albert. Picked off again by Watros. And a goal. Oh, no,
bounced off his foot? It could have bounced off his foot. He could have caught it on his leg when he lowered his leg. I wasn't close enough to see it. That could have been in.
Point at the goal, so it is going to be a goal.
Yeah, it bounced off his toe and
hard
came
to see
back to his
exactly
ankle.
where that had gone. Seth Gibson says he could tell from here it went in, so apparently he has better eyes than me. And I have a better vantage point. And they're gonna take it off.
There's a close call.
Both referees got together and talked about it for a minute, and they're gonna wave off the goal. The faceoff will be to the right of Albert. And it's one back by Hill, shot in by Santilli, picked up by Benning. Benning, who actually looks like he's playing offense tonight, and Watros is back on defense, which is interesting. Saved away by Gibson. Longo and Watros fight for it. Watros takes it in front of his own net. Watros looking long for Benning. He gets it to him. Benning has Hill in front, trying to find him, but taken away by Chris Abrizo. Abrizo to McNamara. McNamara through the neutral zone. Dumps one in on Gibson and picked up by Watros. Watros taking it out of his own end, finding Jim Benning. Benning fires in and saved by Albert. Dave Abrizo now. McNamara. Trying to find Longo, could not. Watros fires it in, taken away by McNamara. McNamara fires in, saved by Gibson. And Abrizo could not get the rebound. Ooh, Longo out to Abrizo, and that one went off the crossbar and underneath Gibson's leg. A close opportunity there for the Underdogs as they tried to tie this one up in the early point of the season. And it's been a rough season for the Underdogs, only winning one game this season and being at the bottom of what's been a fairly competitive division. Although still early on with a couple teams with a game left. The playoff standings have already been decided. And a face-off won by Blazinski. Blazinski trying to send it out to Delgado, but taken away by McNamara. Gives it to Chris Abrizo. Chris Abrizo fires it wide. Dave Abrizo picks it up now. Dave Abrizo looking for his brother, but couldn't get it past Delgado. Now picked up by Longo. Longo had it knocked away by Talbot, and Blazinski fires wide of Albert. Delgado back to Blazinski, and he fires wide again. McNamara picks it up. McNamara around to Abrizo. Chris Abrizo with it, trying to find his brother, passed just a little bit behind him. Dave Abrizo now for Longo, and another save by Gibson. Gibson having a great start to this one tonight. Looking really solid out there. Here's Talbot. Talbot bringing it around his own net and fires it up to Blazinski. Blazinski and on McNamara, he just fires a shot. Ends up giving it away to McNamara, and Blazinski's fighting for it in the corner. McNamara ends up winning the battle and going behind Albert. McNamara fires it down, sticked away by Gibson and picked up by Watros. Watros firing it up the board, trying to get it to Delgado, and he could not. Chris Abrizo over to McNamara to Dave Abrizo. And taken away by Watros. Went right off Abrizo's stick. Watros trying to find Blazinski. He does eventually, and the shot is saved by Albert. Here's McNamara up to Dave Abrizo. Looking for the quick pass to Longo. Could not connect over the middle. Picked up by Talbot. Talbot sends it up to Blazinski. Blazinski trying to get by Chris Abrizo, and he does. And he comes in with Delgado in front, gets it to him, and a goal by Delgado. A beautiful play, but Blazinski held on to it as long as he possibly could. But he also held on to it so long that he finally had to make a pass, and he just tapped one out in front to Delgado, who's just sitting there, put it right under the pad of Albert. A nice play by Delgado from Blazinski, as the Allies now go up 2-0. We're always joking about how Blazinski doesn't pass, so it's a good way to start the game off for him. There's going to be a penalty now on the Underdogs, so that's the last thing they needed. As Dave Abrizo goes in the box for slashing. Hill up against Longo for the faceoff. Longo wins it back, and Hill goes down. Not going to be a penalty call. And it's fired in by Longo on Gibson. Picked up by Talbot. Talbot trying to get by Longo. He eventually does. And Watrous over to Hill. And this is not a threesome you want to see together. Oh, Hill off the post and kicked back and saved by Albert. That was interesting. Hill came in, fired a good shot that went off the post, came back. It looked like he kicked off. I want to say it was an Allies player, but it very well could have been Chris Abrizo, the defender for the Underdogs. And Albert made a couple nice saves there, yeah. A very interesting play. Here's Evan Hill. Hill over to Watrous. Sends it in the corner, and Chris Abrizo just fires it down to get out of the zone. That was a good play by Abrizo there. Oh, Gibson almost fell there behind the net. Talbot picks it up. Playing with it a little too much in front of their own net. Here's Watrous back to Talbot. Talbot sends it in front, and Benning, Jim Benning, with a beautiful goal there on the assist by Talbot. It didn't even look like Evan Hill touched it. But a beautiful job by Hill and Benning as they cross straight in front of the goaltender as Talbot just sent looked more like a pass than a shot right into the slot area where Hill and Benning were crossing, and Benning was able to pick it up, get one shot. Looked like he got the rebound, and on the second rebound he was able to put it in. Here's Watrous picking it up behind his own net after he scored by Gibson on Longo. Tapped out by Benning, but taken away by McNamara to Abrizo. Dave Abrizo fires it in. That one just tipped off. The glove actually rolled up the blocker of Gibson. He was lucky nothing bad came from it. Here's Benning behind his own net. Oh! And Longo with a slight trip of Gibson over here. Gibson wants to call, he's not going to get it. Here's Watrous down the other end of the ice. Giving it over to his buddy Evan Hill. Evan Hill trying to get by Chris Abrizo, and he does. But then good help by Dave Abrizo. And the Abrizo brothers able to get it away from the sneaky Evan Hill. Here's Brian Watrous. Watrous sending it down. Hits off McNamara's stick and to Hill, but taken away by McNamara, and then taken back away by Hill, and taken away once again by McNamara. That is a great duo I'd love to see in a one-on-one matchup. Here's Evan Hill again after taking away from Chris Abrizo. Hill with a great pass in front. Delgado could not get to it. Here's McNamara picking it up, going through the neutral zone. Fakes one on Watrous, takes one on Hill. Hill stays with him. McNamara and Hill both go to the ground, and it looks like it's going to be a penalty out of Hill. And it is going to be a tripping penalty on Hill, which I would have let that one go. I wouldn't have called a penalty either way. It looked like they were both going for the ball, playing it hard, and Evan lost his feet, and Larry fell on top of him. But this is going to put the Allies down, up 2 goals. It's not the end of the world, but here's Joey Delgado, taking it away from Chris Abrizo. Delgado has Watrous, can't get it to him. And here's Longo with a one-on-one, firing it wide at Gibson. Picked up now by Watrous. Watrous going through the neutral zone, playing with it a little bit. Just having fun on this penalty kill. Now he's pressured by Dave Abrizo. He sends it down to Delgado. Couldn't get it to him. And Watrous and Abrizo are going to go to the box now for what I would think it's going to be a matching roughing penalty. Something that was going on behind the scenes. I didn't get a great look at what was going on, but they were obviously jabbing at each other, and now they're both going to the box. It's going to leave the Allies on the power play for a little bit. And it's going to end up, well, maybe it won't leave them on the power play. It's going to be 3-on-3. They do have 2 guys in the box. Here's the face-off between Longo and Blazinski. One by Longo, back to Chris Abrizo, and he fires it into the Allies penalty box. And we'll have another face-off. Allies lead 3-0. They got a real solid lead here early on. Lozinski. Oh my God, a beautiful play by Lozinski. I didn't know what he was doing for a second. I still don't know what was going through his head. But he just pretty much sat with it up against the boards with Chris Abrizo pressuring him. Waited for something. I guess it was for Abrizo to commit a little too much one way. And then all in one motion on a wraparound pretty much from the corner. He scores on a beautiful goal. It surprised, I don't know if it surprised me or Albert more, but seemed to surprise a lot of people, except for, I'm sure, Eric. McNamara fires it wide, picked up now by Talbot. Talbot trying to get it up to Delgado, goes right through his legs, and Chris Abrizo over to McNamara. McNamara can't completely get by Lozinski, and it's knocked back into the zone. Picked up now by Chris Abrizo. Abrizo taps it past Lozinski, and he comes up through the neutral zone, but Lozinski back on the back check. Give it over to Longo, fired wide, and Abrizo fires it wide. Underdogs got to start getting some shots on net if they want to get back into this. Here's Evan Hill now. Hill has Lozinski, and he makes a beautiful pass. Lozinski could not handle it. Lozinski in his favorite position on the ice behind the net. Favorite scoring position, too. And he tries again.
Whoa.
Give him credit. That's a heck of a shot from a heck of a corner, but that time Albert was ready for it. Eric's going to create his own shot tonight. We've seen him do it a couple times this year, but now it's definitely seemed to make it into his repertoire. Here's Hill. Hill looking for Blazinski, and he gets it to him eventually. Blazinski scores. Eric Blazinski from Evan Hill. Hill came right up through the slot, had Blazinski on a little 2-on-1 situation, got it to him, and on a second or third effort by Blazinski, he's able to chip it over the head of Albert, and that'll give him a 5-0 lead now. The Allies are doing exactly what was expected. As I said in the pregame earlier, the Allies were favored by 7 goals today, mainly because the goals against average as a team for the Underdogs is 7. And the Allies normally don't slack in the offensive department. Here's Evan Hill fighting for it with McNamara. And McNamara took him down. No penalty. There should have been a penalty there. Surprised with what they called on Hill earlier. They fire it down. Gibson playing it away from Abrizo. Good pass by Gibson up to Benning. Benning over to Hill. Can't get by Chris Abrizo. Chris Abrizo firing it over to McNamara. McNamara makes a little move on Hill and tries to get it back to Chris Abrizo, who couldn't connect, but gets the shot and saved. And on the second opportunity, Longo with the goal on Gibson, and that makes it 5-1 as they finally, the Underdogs finally cracked the scoreboard. For a second there, I thought they were going to give that one up themselves. Wasn't really Gibson's fault. He made the save. Nobody got the rebound out of there. They had plenty of time to put it in with Gibson out of position. And they did connect with it. Chris Abrizo up to Longo, and the Allies able to send it back into the Underdog end and sent right back down by Chris Abrizo. Long pass there by Talbot trying to find Hill, could not. McNamara picks it up over to Abrizo. Abrizo fires it in, looking for his brother, can't get it to him. Evan Hill picks it up now. Hill, and on McNamara, makes a little move and a beautiful pass to Jimmy Benning, but Benning could not handle it. Beautiful pass right between the legs by Evan Hill. Benning able to pick it up now, and it circles back in his own end. Benning looking for the long pass. He gets it to Hill, and Hill with a beautiful move all alone, and he scores. Easy goal. Evan did that with the ease. He's done everything this year. Broken, really getting past 3 defenders there to break it on the breakaway. Coming in and just making Albert look like a child the way he toyed with him. As he puts it up over the blocker for the 6th goal. And that ends the first period. The score is 6-1. It's been really a one-way game at this point, but still a lot of time left if the Underdogs can get something going. We'll be back in a little bit with the second period after these messages. And we're back with the start of the second period now. Looks like for the Underdogs it's going to be Longo, the Brizo brothers, Longo and McNamara. That's their superstar line. Against Brzezinski, Delgado, Talbot, and Watros, who appears is going to be playing defense. And Brzezinski able to win the face-off there. Brzezinski circling around, making some good moves and fires it in to knock it away. Delgado pressuring Brizo as he sends it up to Longo. Longo can't handle and knocked away by Talbot. Picked up by Delgado. A good play by Longo to get back and knock it away from Delgado. As it's sent down behind Gibson and picked up by Watros. Watros behind Gibson now. Being pressured by David Brizo. But Brizo sends it out in front. Picked off by Eric Brzezinski. Brzezinski coming in and a beautiful pass. A little behind Delgado, so it wasn't a beautiful pass. It was just a beautiful pass because Eric made it. And it wasn't a situation I expected him to make a pass. And I don't think Delgado did either. That's why he wasn't able to get it. Now Watros sends it back to Talbot. Sends it into Brzezinski, who takes a quick shot from the blue line and saved by Albert. Chris Brizo sending it long to Longo. Picked off by Watros. Watros circling in front of his own net. Now circling behind his own net. Sends it out in front of dangerous pass. Talbot almost knocked in his own net there. McNamara tips it past Watros. McNamara scores. Larry McNamara coming in, just tipping the ball past Brian Watros. Coming in with a few defenders in front of him and just nailing the top corner over the blocker of Seth Gibson. And that'll make it 6-2. As the Underdogs try to come back and play the underdog role here today. Here's McNamara again firing from the blue line, trying to get something going for his team now. Brizo couldn't get the rebound. Watros loses it there to Brizo. Longo to McNamara. McNamara saved by Gibson. He's going to keep Gibson on his game the rest of the night, I can tell you that. Benning to Hill. Albert took a weird angle on that, but he was able to make the save. Hill sends it down into the corner to Watros. Watros has Benning cycle, but he can't get it to him. Good defense there by Longo. Now Brizo now over to Longo. Longo in, couldn't get it past Hill, and it's covered up by Gibson to get a whistle. If anyone's going to make the difference in this game for the Underdogs, it's going to be McNamara, because he is this entire team. He's got some good teammates on his line right now, but they don't do much without him. And there's McNamara firing for the top corner, just missing, and then on the rebound, and again! 2 rebounds, and McNamara can't believe it. Hill playing around with it, a beautiful pass to Watros. Watros fires it wide. Picked up now by Santilli. Santilli into Benning. Benning, beautiful pass in front, but no one there to receive it except Chris Brizo. Now Brizo out to his brother, but can't get it to him. David Brizo just does not look like he has it tonight. Benning picks it up. Benning coming in. He's got Hill, but he fires away, and Benning's got goal number 2 tonight. Beautiful shot by Jimmy, coming right into the slot area or high slot area. He had Hill down in the corner. Took a beautiful wrister. Albert really didn't have a chance on it. This team has absolutely killed Albert this season in the 2 games that they've seen of him. In the first game, he actually didn't even finish the game. He left, I'd say, about the middle, maybe a little later. That one saved. Longo's shot saved by Gibson. As we're going to get another face-off here. And it's won by the Underdogs. Brizo has a stick tied up with Talbot. Sends it back for McNamara, who takes a slap shot from the red line. Longo right on the doorstep, but Gibson did a great job stoning him and keeping this to a 7-2 game here for the Allies. Gibson's played great tonight. He hasn't allowed 2 goals, but he's been spectacular whenever he's had them. And that's been the story of the season. Gibson has been a big part of this team, especially underrated part. A couple shots in there on Gibson, able to stand tall again. Here's Benning and Hill on the break with only Chris Abrizo back, and Benning takes it by himself looking for the hat trick, can't get it. Benning firing it in again, saved by Albert. Taken by Dave Abrizo, who just fires it up to Longo, who just tips it past Santilli. Now picked up by Talbot. Talbot sending it for Hill, couldn't connect with him. Chris Abrizo sends it down to his brother, who is not looking very steady on his skates tonight. But Abrizo able to recover, get to it, fires it wide. Gibson does a good job knocking that ball behind the net. Here's McNamara. Gibson's on his knees. Being pressured by Hill. In front for Longo, and a great job by Santilli in front, making sure Longo didn't get good wood on that. That was a great play by Santilli. Evan Hill now, faking a pass to Benning and taking a shot. Knocked wide by Albert. Now picked up by McNamara. McNamara gets the Allies on a change shot. Fired, saved by Gibson. And the rebound wide by Longo. Now here's Delgado all alone. Delgado with a little stop. He ends up going down in the pass to Blazinski for the goal. That's Blazinski's second of the game. And the assist from Delgado, that's how he thanks Eric for the assist earlier on in the game that Eric had to Joey. Beautiful play by Joey, coming into the zone on a breakaway, ends up making a stop, quick turn. Brizo came by him and actually tripped him up. They both fell down. And he was able to leave it. Blazinski came in and just fired it right past Albert. Here's Watros trying to get it out of his own end. Watros with Blazinski and Delgado. Delgado now back to Watros, who's completely uncovered. This explains a lot about the Underdog season. Can't get it by McNamara. McNamara now circling around with Watros right on him, not giving him anything. And he fires it down. Knocked away by Gibson and picked up by Talbot. Talbot out to Delgado. Delgado being pressured by Longo, trying to get it over to Blazinski. Can't. Now Chris Abrizo picks it up. Pressured by Blazinski, but he sends it back up to his brother. Gage trying to keep it away from Watros. Delgado picks it up, but McNamara showing some muscle, and Delgado answers with the muscle. Saying, not here, not tonight. Drops it over for Talbot, trying to find Blazinski, and Blazinski runs into Chris Abrizo. No harm, no foul. Picked up now by Delgado. Delgado trying to get out to Blazinski, couldn't. And Chris Abrizo sends it away as Longo picks it up. As he's pressured from behind by Blazinski. A nice job as Blazinski fires it in to the Underdog end, and it's picked up now by Abrizo. Chris Oh, trying to get it to McNamara, taken away by Brzezinski, looking for that hat trick, but he stops and tries to get a pass out in front to Delgado. So Brzezinski trying to change the reputation he's built on this team. As he fires it around, now picked up by Delgado. Delgado has Brzezinski in front, tries to get it over to him, but the stick is not in the right spot. Shot in and saved, and Delgado gets the goal. That's Joey's second of the day, and I believe even more amazing is that's Brzezinski's second assist of the day. So Eric has pretty much doubled his season total over the last couple minutes, and we're very proud of him. As the score is now 9-2. They are pouring it on now. Jimmy Benning winning the face-off, just to show you how things are going for the Underdogs. Hill behind the net trying to make a little move, but McNamara says no, not today. McNamara now circling around, sending it over to Longo, picked away by Watros. Watros with Hill. Nice play by McNamara, picking up Hill's stick at the last second. Hill dropping it back for Watros, knowing exactly where he is, out to Hill, and Hill shoots it off Albert. McNamara, McNamara right by Watros, by Hill. Comes up center, right by Jimmy Benning, and fires a backhander, saved by Gibson and taken away by Benning. Up to Watros, Hill. Hill with Watros, but Hill's gonna take it himself off the post again. Watros picking it up now, dropping it for Hill. Hill with a move on a Brizo, dropping it back to Santilli. Santilli back to Hill. Hill over for Benning. Benning trying to make a move, but Abrizo knocks it away and taken by McNamara, who gives it a perfect pass for David Abrizo. Can't handle it. Abrizo in front for Longo, couldn't handle that one. Watros picks it up back to the neutral zone again. Watros back to Benning. Benning can't handle the pass and it's picked up by Longo. Longo can't get anything going. And can't find Abrizo in front. And then it's chipped at by Watros and Abrizo. There's Dave Abrizo with it now. Has Longo in front, but he takes a odd-angled shot. McNamara almost scored on the rebound there. Gibson was a little out of position as he's down on his knees. But really, Gibson is actually in position when he's on his knees, because that is the way he plays. That's how he prefers to play, and he does a really good job of it, too. Has been one of the big factors. He's been highly underrated on this team, mainly because of their offensive production. He's been great this year, sporting a stellar ERA, but the Allies just score, I believe they're averaging 7 or 8 goals a game, which is ridiculous. So it overshadows what Gibson's done for his team this year. Brzezinski and Dave Abrizo in the faceoff circle, and Abrizo's going to win it. So I'm sure Brzezinski would argue, but that time he definitely lost it. Now Delgado with it. Delgado and Brzezinski. Delgado trying to make a move, and it was a nice move. Could not finish it off. McNamara now picks it up, settles it down. Can't get it by Delgado. He's been great on forecheck tonight. Been great all over the place. He normally is. He's very talented player. Breezer sends it back for McNamara. McNamara up through the neutral zone. Trying to make a quick stop move. Could not handle it. And Kaczynski picks it up now. We're coming towards the end of the second period here. And Kaczynski trying to make a move. Could not. As he just puts it behind the net. For Longo. Longo sending a long pass to Abrizo. You know those aren't going to work with him. Abrizo's not good at stopping the long bouncers. Now Chris Abrizo up to McNamara. McNamara coming in and firing a shot wide of Gibson. Delgado now back 2-on-2 with Brzezinski, and that's the end of the second period. In what has been a rout so far, a 9-2 game in favor of the Allies. And you see, Eric Brzezinski and Chris Abrizo, not the best of friends. And they are former teammates, but They're not the best of friends, and that has continued here tonight. Well, we're going to take a break after this. The score is 9-2 Allies over the Underdogs. We'll be back for the third period right after these messages. This should be running time at this point. Oh, we're on. And we're back for the third period here. Benning taking the face-off against David Brizo. Won by Brizo. Knocked into the Allies' end and picked up by Talbot. Talbot up to Hill. Hill has Benning in front. He comes in and fires it right into the breadbasket of Albert. He makes the save. And the Allies getting ready for the playoffs. The seeding is official. They are second place no matter what happens from here, even though they do have another game early on this week before Thanksgiving. The Allies will be facing Shaken Not Stirred in the first round. And they are getting ready for that after the game later on this week. Longo behind the net. Sends it around to McNamara. McNamara trying to get it over to David Brizo. Can't connect once again on a pass. Talbot behind the net. Sends it back around for Hill. Hill has Benning long, but he goes short to Watros. Watros takes it around, makes it look easy, and gets his second goal of the day. So now they're spreading out the multiple goal days, as Watros, Blazinski, Delgado, and Benning all have 2 goals tonight, which is amazing, to say the least. Of course, Evan Hill also has goals tonight, too. Talbot sends it down behind Albert, knocked around by Longo over to McNamara. McNamara out to Chris Abrizo. Sends it wide of his brother down in the corner. And Talbot sends it up. Taken away by Chris Abrizo, sends it in, blocked by his brother that time. And, Abrizo gave a little elbow there to Watros. Benning trying to get it out. McNamara is right there for it. McNamara with a nice save there by Gibson. Benning now picking it up. Circling around. Good play by Hill to intercept David Brizo there. Knocked away by McNamara. McNamara coming in all alone and shot wide. This game's starting to get a little physical out there. Definitely starting to see really the first bit of defense today by the Underdogs. So.
It's going to get...
As we said earlier, the Abruzzo brothers hate the Allies. They were forced off the team due to chemistry issues many seasons ago. And we were expecting a lot of complaining and yelling in this one, and so far there has been a good amount. And it's getting worse. Hill back to Watros. Watros sends it in, blocked away, now picked up by McNamara, trying to find Chris Abrizo. He can't connect with a pass, but he gets a good shot off. Saved by Gibson, and he tries to put it up off someone into the net, but Gibson covers it up for the face. First we saw, earlier on in the last period, we saw Blazinski and Chris Abrizo jawing, which, as I said, is no surprise. Those two really dislike each other. And now, things getting more physical between the Allies and the Underdogs. The one big thing is the Allies are not going to let them push them, not let the Underdogs push them around. They're going to fight back. And they have them. David Brizo left in front, able to get to that one, get a good shot off the save by Gibson. Now Blazinski fires it all the way down. Picked up by McNamara. Circling his net. Sending a long pass out to Chris Abrizo, over to his brother. Bad pass behind his brother. Dave Abrizo now. Picked up by McNamara. McNamara trying to get it up to Chris Abrizo. Can't get it to him, so it's Hilly. Back over to Watros. Watros tips it to Blazinski. Blazinski trying to tip it up for Delgado. Couldn't get it to him, and it's picked up by McNamara. McNamara. As Dave Abrizo firing it wide of the net. Chris Abrizo shot, saved by Gibson. Nice glove save there by Gibson. on the rebound shot by Chris Abruzzo. As the faceoff will come to the right of Gibson. Gibson looks up at the clock. It is running time with the score 10-2. And it's now picked up by Blazinski, but knocked away by Abruzzo. And Watcher sends it off of Blazinski. Now it's picked up by Santilli. Santilli gets it to Watros, who tips it over. But Delgado can't get to it. McNamara now. McNamara has Dave Abruzzo hanging down in front. Makes a nice pass to Chris Abruzzo, a little behind him, but it's still a good pass considering the situation. And I'm sorry, that was actually Longo who made the pass to him. Longo could not handle it. Gibson might have gotten away with one there because that looked like a surefire goal if it was a little better planned. Blazinski wins the faceoff back to Santilli. Santilli, pressured by Abruzzo, up to Blazinski. Blazinski's got to move it. Knocked away by Abruzzo. Santilli trying to get it up to Blazinski, but it goes past him and Abruzzo. Down into the corner. Now picked up by McNamara. McNamara out to Dave Abruzzo. Dave Abruzzo up the boards to Chris. Chris trying to get it into the Allies' end, but Delgado stifling that opportunity. And Delgado knocks it away from McNamara. He comes in all alone and stuffed of the hat trick. It looks like Delgado looking for a penalty. I would assume he's looking for a penalty shot, most likely, off of what could have been construed as a slash by McNamara. And we'll have another face-off as the Allies change up. Talbot out there with Santilli, Hill, and Bennett up front. McNamara up to Longo. Longo now pressured by Hill. Hill completely outskated. Down into the corner. Hill goes down. Santilli clearing it out to Benning. Benning as Hill streaking the other way. And he tries to give it over to him, but a little behind him. Nice play by Hill, but a better play by McNamara. Stopping him from playing it off the boards to himself. Now McNamara doesn't even have a stick, but he kicks it past Santilli. Hill and McNamara both smiling at each other. David Abruzzo trying to find Longo in front. Could not. Talbot up to Hill. Hill over to Benning. Benning taps it in, and Hill stopped. Really just kind of giving up on the play himself. And it was just a little weak shot that was easily saved. Now Hill picks it up. Hill fires it in just wide of Albert. Oh, and Benning trying to fire it out in front. I don't know if that was a pass or just trying to make something happen, but he almost did knock it off the skate. Now Hill in front, blocked away by McNamara. Tries to give it back, but the only person there is Dave Abruzzo. This game's really slowed down for both teams. Abruzzo fires it wide. Longo there. Can't get anything going, and McNamara loses it. Trying to make a spin around shot. Didn't work out. Hill comes in all alone, shot right at the pad of Albert. And Longo now circling his net. Pressured by Benning. Quattro's able to stop it. Quattro's fires it. Quattro's, I said fires it, but really took a shot that was half deflected. Just trickled in on goal, and it was knocked by Benning up into the air, and Jim Benning's got a hat trick tonight. Great job by Jimmy Benning, who was just in the right place at the right time. Did a great job chipping that right over Albert, who just looks defeated, as does this entire team. And you see Abruzzo going a little bit after. And Jim Benning has 4 goals tonight, folks. 4 goals for Jimmy Benning. And that's the end of the game. It looks like the Underdogs are just going to concede this one and give it up to the Allies. As they finish this one off 12-2, an absolute dominant performance by the Allies from start to finish, which we've come to expect this year after watching all their games this season. But that's the end of the game. It's been a great game. Got to give the #1 star to
Jimmy Benning with his 4 goals, as well as really the rest of the team in general. Eric Blazinski, Joey Delgado, Evan Hill, everyone had a really good game tonight. And, you know, it was a blowout, so the excitement wasn't quite there. But this is what the Allies want going into the playoffs. They want to win easily, efficiently. Get that part over. They want to win easily going into the playoffs, just to give them some confidence and a little more purpose. And I think they've done that tonight. They got one more game in a couple days, and we'll be bringing that one to you. But tonight, here from the Plainville Indoor Sports Arena, I'm John Murphy with Brian Freeman behind the camera. And I want to remind you, this broadcast is brought to you by Memory of the Video Productions. Memory of the Video Productions, the MVP. Choose MVP to capture your most valuable moments. We'll be back with you next time. Have a good night.